Sup, dog? Fun tidbit, little tidbit about me is that in 2000 and well, in my undergrad, we had to do professional experience year. So I applied with a resume that was approved by the school career office for engineers, and I used that resume to get an interview with a company that does micro electronic circuitry for cameras that go on top of helicopters. So I did that interview, and it was basically a testing role. And so the experience that I listed for testing was that for my mom's company, I was a software tester, and I had to document bugs and test cases for 4 months. So that was my reference of testing. And I had courses in electromagnetics. Now, they were only second year courses, so I wasn't a master at it. But I had the requisite courses, which means I could have picked up in under a week all the technical knowledge I needed to for the job. And then use my own experience. So basically what the fuck I'm saying is I didn't get the job. I didn't get the fucking job. So I never worked as an electrical engineer. I never worked in electromagnetics. And I never worked in microelectronic circuits. Because I had that interview for cameras on top of helicopters. And never worked ever again in engineering. Around the same time, a little bit later, I decided maybe it would be easier if I just don't do engineering. So I applied to 3 modeling agencies. I went to 2 interviews. One asked for money and basically fucked off after that. The other one interviewed me for 30 seconds and told me I was too short. Those were 2 modeling agencies I went to. Then I tried out for varsity hockey and varsity soccer 4 times. 4 times. Once for hockey and 4 times for soccer. Never made it a single time. Then I tried out for many Canadian Soccer League premier teams. So the first team where you get paid and get camera footage and game time and scouting and professional, the highest level in Canada at the time. Tried out for the first teams, never made it. Never made it a single time. So there's soccer, there's modeling. Then, when I recorded my guitar songs and my singing, I sent my clips of me from YouTube. I sent them to talent agencies. I sent it to talent agencies. And I sent the video of me playing guitar and singing to a talent agency. And I got a reply the very next day within 6 hours saying, sorry, they cannot accommodate me right now. And then on top of that, I had a YouTube channel with hundred videos of guitar and singing. And it couldn't get past 11 views. So if you are blaming me for not being official and not being given the opportunity, I mean, I shot my shot. And then I fucking hit on women after women after women. Asked for DMs, asked for Messenger, asked for dates, asked for Tinder, LinkedIn, everything I fucking did for women, and I could not get laid. So, I mean, there was never an opportunity handed to me. The only opportunity that was handed to me was mental health treatments, so they follow up with you. Other than that, I was not handed no fucking opportunity. I went out and I shot my shot, knocked on doors. I knocked on doors and knocked on doors and knocked on doors. And never got it. What else? Is that it? Oh, then I went to the finance club. And I sent my resume out to people from the finance club. There was a director who came to talk to us, and he started talking for 5 minutes, and no one was asking questions. No, because no one knew what the fuck he was talking about, so no one was asking questions. And I sat in the front row. And he said, you guys need to do a better job of asking questions. So for the next 45 minutes, I asked a question every 2 minutes. I asked about 60 questions. Every 2 minutes, I asked a fucking question. I was the only person asking questions in the audience. And at the end of the fucking session, all 100 students who asked 2 questions, and I asked 100 questions, all 100 students walked up, gave him his resume, asked for his LinkedIn, asked for his contact info, asked to set up coffee chats. I shit you not, the entire fucking attendance of financial engineers sucked his dick. And I was the last one because I didn't want to push through the crowd. And I was the last one, and he didn't have time for me. He was fucking leaving the fucking room, saying he has to hurry to his work office. But then he said, "Okay, fine, just add me on LinkedIn, and thanks for the questions." And that was it. So on LinkedIn, I added him, and then I asked for a coffee chat, and then there was COVID, so it never happened. So there was that opportunity. What I'm trying to say is, another thing we can conclude is when I went to shoot my shot, right? It's because I was in my 20s, and I had a fucking decade at least of experience in all these venues, in all these career paths. I had passion that I put in for 10 years, and it was not recognized. It was not recognized. Mind you, when you get someone sending you an email or an interview or a cold application, it's probably not for a fucking CEO. It's probably not to be a fucking CEO or prime minister. It's probably an entry level. It's probably a fucking entry level. So I could not be an entry level athlete. I could not be an entry level engineer. I could not be an entry level soccer player. I could not be an entry level musician, an entry level model. That's what the fuck you're basically applying for. That's what the fuck you're basically applying for. Not to be the fucking Donald Trump. Not to be fucking Elon Musk and Donald Trump. You're basically applying for an entry level position. So when I don't get my fucking entry level position, and then when I went to work at an engineering firm for my dad's friend's company in the summer, they made me mop floors. They made me mop fucking floors. So I quit. So when you're not given an entry level position, other than mopping fucking factory floors, mopping factory floors as an engineer, then what the fuck do you do? Like, what the fuck do you do? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck do you do? You end up like me, making thousands of videos on YouTube, making thousands of songs on SoundCloud, playing video games with the old ass PC, working out with no equipment, no gym membership, playing soccer by yourself, recording videos in the snow, playing men's league soccer, playing pickup soccer, playing pickup hockey in a cold outdoor rink, taking photos of yourself for Instagram with no followers and no professional equipment, harassing women in the DMs time and timelessly, again, just for your own entertainment, and getting banned on Twitch from commenting on people's channels. So now I'm watching the World Cup. That's what you end up doing. And engineering by yourself, based off day in the life of engineer videos on YouTube. So you're watching other people engineer and making your own documents based off that. So that's what the fuck you end up. That's what the fuck you end up with when no doors open. When you knock on opportunity's door and it doesn't open, you end up in the mental hospital. You end up in the mental fucking hospital. So don't blame me, bro. I knocked and blew and huffed and puffed and tuffed like the big bad wolf, and nothing ever fucking opened. Stay classy.